Welcome back to day 5 of the Habit Challenge. I'm filming a video every day this month, whether I feel like it or not. Hopefully you're doing well with whatever habit you're trying to build. So yesterday we talked about an exercise that can help us get clarity on why we might be feeling resistance towards making a change in our life. We're going to do a similar activity today, slightly different framework. This one is called Want, Willing, Won't. And this can really help you figure out why you might be feeling some resistance, ambivalence around making a change, why you might be feeling some resentment towards making a change. When we make a change, when we come up with a goal, it's our idea, but sometimes along the way we can start to feel a little pissed off about it, like feeling like, oh, I don't want to have to give all these things up. We feel like we don't have any power, we don't have any autonomy, we feel that resentment toward the process, right? So this activity can really help. So let's say I want to improve my diet, okay? So my goal is to improve my diet, to eat healthier. So what do I want to do? What am I willing to do? And what won't I do? That last one is really, really helpful. So I want to improve my diet. I want to make healthier food choices. Okay, I'm clear on that. I'm willing to, I've got like 2 cats around me, by the way. I've got applesauce. Oh, no. And Beans just attacked her, but she took off. Anyway, what am I willing to do? I am willing to, is that where I was at? I'm willing to add more fruits and vegetables to my diet. I'm willing to cut back on my salt intake. These are all hypotheticals, right? These are examples. I'm willing to find healthier alternatives for some of my favorite recipes, like swap some ingredients, find healthier fats, that kind of thing. Okay, so I know I'm clear on what I want to do and what I'm willing to do. I won't. What won't I do? And this might change from day to day too. So this is an exercise you can do on the daily, right? To figure out, if one day is easier, one day might be harder, and this can help you figure out why. I won't. Okay, let's say one night a week, every Friday night, I have this tradition of going out with my buddies. We go to the pub. We have a few beer, we have some pub food. Okay, we've been doing this for years. And I feel like, well, I'm going to change my diet. I want to improve my diet, but I feel this resistance. I feel kind of, grumpy about it, pissed off, because I'm realizing, well, actually, I'm worried that I'm going to have to give up those Friday nights. And that's my one night. I look forward to it all week. Here's my night out with my friends. We've been doing this for years. I feel like I'm going to feel like really sad if I don't go. I'm going to feel left out. Okay, so getting clarity here. I won't give up my Friday night pub nights with my friends. And that can feel like a bit of a difficult thing to write down sometimes, especially when we're like, okay, well, I'm committing to this goal. I know I need to improve my diet, but I feel like I have to give that up. And so it can be a little bit of a surprise sometimes to do this exercise and realize, well, wait a minute, I don't actually have to. This is a boundary I have. I don't want to give that thing up. That thing is special to me. It's not worth it to me to improving my diet is really important, but I'm not willing to give up this super important night where we've been doing this for years. It's a really important part of my week. It's the only thing that keeps me going, right? I'm not willing to do that. And getting clarity like that is really helpful, because then you can start to realize, well, okay, maybe I'm not as ambivalent about this process as I thought. Maybe I'm not so resistant to it as if I can keep that Friday night. That's the one thing that's really bugging me at the back of my mind, that's been bugging me, that I'm going to have to give that up. If I don't have to, this whole process might be a lot easier. I have all these other meals. I have at least 3 meals a day, 6 days a week, plus 2 more on that same, the pub night day. That's a lot of meals that I can work on to improve my diet. That one meal is going to be off limits. That's fine. It's not a make or break thing. I can still achieve my goal of improving my diet. If most of my meals in the week, I'm willing to work on those things. I'm absolutely willing to make those changes, as long as I have that special night set aside, right? And that way you can figure out, okay, I can actually achieve my goal and not give up this super important thing to me. And it helps you feel like you're in the driver's seat again. You feel empowered again. You have autonomy again, right? It helps you overcome that resistance. And over time, by doing this, you might find, okay, as you get used to improving your diet through, all those other meals on all those other days, that maybe one night you go out to your pub night with your friends and you're like, I'm only going to have 1 drink tonight. Usually I have a few, but tonight I'm just going to have 1. And your friends are like, oh, why? You're like, I don't know. I've been improving my diet and I just kind of feel like drinking a little less tonight. Or maybe one night, you usually get a burger and onion rings every Friday night. And one week you're like, I think I'm gonna, instead of the onion rings this time, I'm gonna get a salad. You know, and like you might over time find that by taking the pressure off yourself, giving yourself permission to hold on that thing that you won't give up, that you really aren't willing to give up, that you might actually have a much easier time making that change. You know, and over time you might find like you'll still do your pub night, but you're choosing healthier options. You're drinking less, you're making better choices because that pressure was taken off of you, right? You don't feel like something else is controlling you. You feel empowered again. So this is an awesome exercise if you're feeling that ambivalence around change. And to be clear, again, change is difficult, and feeling ambivalent, feeling uncertain, feeling reluctant is totally normal. So getting clear on why you're feeling reluctant can really, really help get you clarity. Okay, so that's today. Tomorrow, day 6, I will be talking more about change and all of that stuff. So how is it going for you? Today was actually okay. I was a little bit feeling kind of run down still this morning, like, oh, I don't want to film. And then I started thinking about, you know, getting clarity on what I'm talking about today, and realized, actually, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. So it's surprising to me, actually, how much easier it's getting to sit down and do this every day, to overcome that feeling of inertia and like, I just don't really feel like it. It's the weekend. I want to put my feet up. It's getting easier to just do it anyway, and realizing it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to do the thing every day. So how is it going for you? Write in the comments how your process is going. So yeah, we're going to keep going all the way through to the end of the month. I'm going to keep giving you little activities to do. Hopefully this is helpful. And my cats are gone. I wanted to do a little cat cameo, but they have left me. They have left me. That's it. Oh, gotta show the sock for my foot fans. Slipper. Another slipper. Oh no, I took off a sock. What's gonna happen? Ah!